Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Kane. Today I'm sharing an 11 by 8.5 layout playing along with the last day of 30 Days of Sketches Series 18 by Christie's Beautiful Life. Today's sketch is by Helen Ding, and I will have her information down below. She does have a YouTube channel, so check her out. And this sketch, I was not sure what I was going to really do with it. But then I found these three photos of my niece and my son playing in my mom's back room. And there's like a little kid couch, and he's laying down on it, and she's putting the blanket over him like he's the baby. And these photos were actually taken the day my sister brought her youngest son home from the hospital, or her second youngest son. He's her youngest child at that time. Anyways, home from the hospital. So they were in the back room and they were playing baby. And my son was the baby, and my niece was tucking him in. So this Winnie the Pooh collection I thought was perfect for these cute little photos. There's a Pocahontas pillowcase that she's trying to use as a blanket. He's a little bit too long for it, so his little toes are hanging out. And she has a Mickey Mouse shirt on. So I figured they're wearing Disney clothes, so I could use cute little Winnie the Pooh collection for these photos and get them scrapbooked and get one more layout done with this Winnie the Pooh collection that I thought I was going to love, but I'm kind of having a love-hate relationship with. But I really love the way this layout turns out. So here you can see I used that, like, it's almost like a black and white comic book paper, and I used just a little piece of it to go as a border around the centerpiece, and then I put that plaid paper in the middle. The background is two pieces of cardstock, and those came from the scrap room kit. She had included the mint color and then two of the blue, which is like a dusty blue, but it matches the collection perfectly. And I decided I was going to use those as the main background. Again, just to get the cardstock used. And I don't use cardstock very often, but I find that sometimes it helps if the pattern papers aren't really solid, so you can't use them as background. And I think they work with Simple Stories a little bit more than other collections, even though sometimes Simple Stories has cardstock of their own. But I don't usually buy the cardstock or the plain papers because I like patterns. So as you can see, I just went ahead and added two more patterns, the bumblebee paper and then the yellow piece. I had a strip left of that yellow paper. I think I'm coming down to the bottom little pieces left of that yellow paper. And I have at least two more layouts that I'm going to create for July, and then we'll see how much I have left. But so I put the photos on exactly how the sketch shows, and they're not matted in any other paper, just white cardstock. They have a white cardstock border. And then this little piece over here, I'm going to put right under the title, and that's where I'm going to put their names, which is Mariah and Jeremiah, but we call them Mariah and Maya. So that's what I'm putting on there. And then the little title piece says Time for Something Sweet. And I just thought that was kind of cute. You know, she's tucking him in and they're just playing together. And they're so sweet. She's 3 years older than him, so she's 5 and he's 2. And like I said, my little nephew was just born and they were just playing baby. So here I have the little puffy stickers. I used Piglet and Pooh, and I added a couple little flowers behind Piglet. Um, Again, just to use up some more of the flowers. I'm going to put this little flower over here. I couldn't decide if I was going to actually tuck it behind the photo or put it over the photo. I decided to tuck it in. And then I'm going to add the cute little speech bubble between Piglet and Pooh. It says, "Some people care too much. I call it love," which again, I thought kind of went with the cute little photos of them playing together. I will put a little bit of journaling on this layout. I'm not exactly sure where I will put it. I might do just strip journaling and put it on the little photo at the top of the layout. right in the little empty space on the couch with the little blanket and stuff. Or I'll just write it on the back. But I will add just a little bit of journaling, but I don't know. I'm not sure where I'll put it at. So here I'm going to use these little red stickers instead of the black doodlebug stickers to, again, put Raya and Maya. And then I also put 2000, which was the year. So there you go. Cute little photos from 25 years ago that will be in my album now. And happy birthday to my nephew Gabriel, who is now 25 years old. That was on June 19th, not today, but anyways, it's still June, so it's still his birthday month. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's layout, and I should have a whole lot more up for July. Bye!